everybody, how's it going? I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, this is Winston, and this is Friday Power Flow. I'm getting on my mat a little bit later than usual today. I almost pushed it off, but, well, here we are. I never regret practicing, and I hope you feel the same. So, what do you say? Let's get started in downward facing dog. Coming onto your mat and setting up your downward dog. If it feels better, you can get started in child's pose. And yeah, you know, there's always a lot to do, a lot that demands sometimes our attention. It can be easy to push our practice off, to push off self-care. But right, here we are, taking really just a little bit of time for ourselves so that we can feel better. And then we're in such a better place to deal with, or not even deal with, it's such a better place to give our attention to everything else that needs us. Setting your hands and your feet here. If you want to add in a little bit of movement, you can. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. And then bring your feet together a little bit forward. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. If you want to drop your left knee and find some more of a tabletop, you can. Right knee really lifts up here, so you are lifting up out of your shoulders and your wrists. Take your right leg back up, roll the hip down, lightly step your right foot to your right thumb. Bring your left knee down to set up your kneeling lunge. You can pad the left knee if you like. Hands can stay on your mat. Come to your right leg or interlace your fingers at your low back. You can also add a towel or a strap between your hands to give yourself some space. And just a couple of good deep breaths here, one at a time. Feeling your right foot on your mat, toes are soft, not a lot of weight in your left knee. Breathing in and breathing up, letting your chest lift, your heart lift. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. On your inhale, hands reach up. You can look up and even go back a bit. As you exhale, hands to your mat, back to your downward facing dog. A deep breath in here. Then a big breath out. Bring your feet together a little bit forward. Now your left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee, down dog hip opener. Check in with your foundation. So your fingers are spread wide. Your right leg is active and engaged. You can let your right heel sink a little closer to your mat. Lifting your left knee up. Inhale, take the left leg back up. Now lightly step your left foot to your left thumb and bring your right knee down to your mat for your kneeling lunge on this side. Set it up in any way that works. Whatever hand variation you like on this side. It might be the same as the other side. It might be different. Feeling your breath, feeling where you are. Like I said, I never regret getting on my mat. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And I hope you agree as well. A big inhale. And a big exhale. As you inhale, reach your hands up, lift up, lengthen, go back. You can take your gaze up, take a big inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat, right foot steps to meet your left. Set your feet, they can be together or apart. Soften your knees and come up to stand. Reach up, fill up, hands to your heart. Exhale, set your gaze here. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. You might set an intention for your practice, for your day. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. I'm going to let my intention be one breath at a time, one thing at a time today. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up, move forward and down, low push-up. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. A big breath in, upward dog, your cobra or your low cobra, and as you exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a full breath in, then a full breath out. One breath at a time, one thing at a time, so that we can enjoy this time right here, right now. Take another big inhale, exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. You can add in any variations that feel good for you. You can add in child's pose at any point during your practice. Take a long breath in, and a big breath out. Another deep inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push up. You can step or jump back. Upward dog, take a deep breath in. Downward dog, breath out. A full inhale. And a full exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Deep inhale here, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, bend your knees. Set your feet, check in with your feet, feel them. A little more weight in your heels, toes are soft. Lift your chest, let your heart lift. Take a big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Set your feet, adjust as needed, big bend in your right knee. Connected through your back foot, long and strong through your back leg. So you're checking in, feeling it out. Maybe a little bit of a longer stance, even a little bit of a wider stance. Take another deep inhale here. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. One step, maybe a couple of smaller steps. Set your gaze here. You can close your eyes as you bend into your front knee, connect into your front foot, but then notice if your back foot starts to peel up off your mat. Right, both feet flat, using both feet, using your inhale and your exhale for support and to feel where you are right here, right now. Take another deep breath in, exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, come up, open out, warrior two. And here, check in with your feet. You can take a longer stance, maybe take a shorter stance. Extend through your arms or let your hands come to your heart. Notice if you get caught up in your head, trying to figure it out. Just feel it out. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Notice if you get stuck in your head trying to figure out the rest of your day or your week or your month. Allow yourself to simply be here in this space. This will give you some clarity. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward now. Warrior one, come up, open out. Warrior two. Left foot is flat and straight, knee tracks over ankle. Right toes point toward the side of your mat, maybe a little bit forward, and watch out for leaning forward. Feel your shoulders track over your hips here. Balanced breath, a big inhale and a big exhale. Keeping this deep bend in your front knee, spin your palms to the sky. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Take a really big inhale here. Exhale, hands all the way down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a full breath in Then empty out. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Bring your feet together and forward. Take your left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee. Down dog, hip opener. If you want to keep going, flip your dog. You can. You can also work with your right knee down, so it's a little more of a tabletop variation. And then come on back around to take your left leg up. Step your left foot to your left thumb. Right knee down to your mat. Back to that kneeling lunge. Untuck the right toes. Right hand on your right shoulder. Twist to your left. Take your left arm up to the sky. Watch out for your left knee falling out to the left unintentionally. Pull it into your center line. Take a long inhale. And a big exhale. Here, tuck your back toes under. Lift your right knee. Now, sweep your right foot forward and come on down to seated. So your right leg is forward. A little bit of a tricky move, right? Sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Reach your right hand for your right foot. Let your left arm come up and over. So a nice side body stretch here. Open across the front of your body, active through your right leg. Don't worry about where your left hand is. It doesn't have to make it to the foot. Your right hand doesn't have to make it to your foot. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Now come up, bring your left hand back behind you, press into your left shin, lengthen through your right leg. Reach your right arm up to the sky. You might get your right foot flat. Lifting out of your left shoulder. Right hand reaches up, and then if you want to drop it back, you can drop it back. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Another deep breath in here. As you exhale, come to seated and come on into your boat pose, Namaste. You can have bent knees or straight legs. Arms forward, hands holding onto your legs, or take your hands up overhead, but lift your chest. Strong core for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles, rock forward, plant your hands. Back to your high push-up, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, and you can flip your dog here if you like. You might work with another variation. Long, steady breath. If you are over, come on back around and take your right leg up. Now step your right foot to your right thumb. Bring your left knee down to your mat. Set up that twist on this side. Left hand under your left shoulder. Right arm goes up to the sky. Take a breath in and a breath out. A big inhale here. Now bring your right hand down inside your right foot. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee, spin the foot flat, and come on up to your warrior two. Spin your palms to the sky, take your right hand high reverse. Exhale, hands all the way down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Come up, open out, warrior two. Go ahead and straighten your right leg, pivot your toes to the side. Feet parallel, pigeon-toed, interlace your fingers at your low back. Lift up as you inhale. And as you exhale, start to fold forward. You can let your head drop here. You might add a towel or a strap between your hands to give yourself a little room. Take a full breath in. Then a full breath out. Take another big inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot around toward the back edge of your mat, coming into your runner's lunge. Rise up for your crescent lunge. Now lift off, eagle. Right leg comes up and over. Right arm wraps under. Set your left foot, set your gaze. Big bend in your standing knee. Right leg wraps over the foot. Right foot can dangle, touch down, or you can hook behind your standing leg. Take a long inhale. Sit a little lower as you exhale. On your inhale, unwrap, release. Reach way up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog or child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And then a long breath out. Another big inhale. Exhale, step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, Utkatasana. Sit down, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one, come up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, set your feet, rise up. Exhale, hands back to your mat. Chaturanga, low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps again, warrior one, come up. Open out, warrior two. Take your left hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Chaturanga, low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, come up. Open out, warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, a full breath in, downward dog, breath out. Downward dog or your child's pose. Take a deep inhale, and a big exhale. Breathe in, and breathe out. Once more, big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Feet together, a little bit forward, right leg to the sky. Come on forward to your high push up. Draw your knee into your chest, belly pulls in and up. Lifting out of your shoulders, up and back to your three-legged dog. Right foot to your right thumb, left knee down to your mat, kneeling lunge, untuck the toes. Left hand under the left shoulder, and your right arm up to the sky. Okay, so feel it out here. Yes, we've done this already. Does it mean this is the same? Notice what's happening right here, right now. Left hand stays down, tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee, and from here, sweep that left foot out in front of you, come to seated. Left leg is extended, sole of your right foot to the inside of the left leg. Left arm, left hand reaches for your left foot as your right arm goes up and over. Lengthen through the right side body. I used to hate doing the same pose twice in a practice. And then I realized it's not the same pose. It's always a little bit different. As you inhale, come on up, plant your right hand back behind you. Right hand down, press into your right shin, long through your left leg. Lift up, lift your hips, lift your chest, lengthen through your left leg. Maybe the left foot comes flat. You can reach your left hand high, or you can drop it back behind you. Check in with your right hand, fingers spread wide, lifting out of your right shoulder. Take a really big inhale here. As you exhale, come down, sit down, and come back into your boat pose, Navasana. Any variation you like. Shoulders roll back, strong through your core, heart lifts. Breathing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles, rock forward, plant your hands. Back to your high push-up, low push-up, upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, feet come together and forward, left leg to the sky. High push-up, draw your knee into your chest. Shoulders track over wrists. Belly pulls in and up, really tuck in here. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Left foot steps to your left thumb. Right knee comes down and tuck the toes. Right hand under your right shoulder. Twist to your left. Left knee gently draws into your center line. Lengthening, breathing. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, left hand comes down inside the foot, tuck the back toes under, lift your right knee, spin the foot flat. Helicopter up to your warrior two. Take your left hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward now, warrior one. Come up, open out. Warrior two, straighten your left leg, pivot your toes toward the side. Again, feet parallel, pigeon-toed. You can interlace your fingers once more. Work with a different variation if you like. Ground through your feet, lift up, even go back. Take a big inhale. And then begin to fold forward. Now if you want to drop your hands and stick in a crow or a tripod or some movement, you can. Feel the movement of your breath, a big inhale and a big exhale. Allowing the movement of energy as well. Lightening up, opening up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands down under your shoulders, come halfway up. Start to pivot around toward the front, coming into your runner's lunge. Rise up for your crescent lunge. Set your right foot, set your gaze, lift off. Eagle. Left leg comes up and over. Your left arm wraps under. You can work with a different arm variation. Right, not the same as the other side. As you feel what you're working with, one breath at a time. A deep inhale, and a big exhale. And you can enjoy it, even if you fall out of the pose, still. One breath at a time, you're here. Big inhale. Still a little lower as you exhale. On your inhale, unwrap, release, reach way up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog. Take a full breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a big breath in. And empty out. Feet together, a little bit forward. Left leg to the sky. High push-up. Left knee above and outside your left elbow. You can drop to your low push-up or your arm balance. Up and back, three-legged dog. High push-up. Left knee above and outside your right elbow. Again, whatever variation you like here. Up and back, three-legged dog. Lift and lengthen now. Half pigeon. Left knee towards your left thumb. Right leg, let it lengthen back behind you. You might have some room to adjust where you have your left foot. Give yourself some room so you can adjust the pose, either a little or a lot. Maybe you come into the variation on your back. Feeling where you are, right here, right now. So yeah, if you wandered off trying to get a handle on your day or your week, your month or your year, give yourself a little bit of space from all of that. Space to be here, one breath at a time. Absolutely enjoying this breath. A big inhale, then a big exhale. Breathe in, and breathe out. Take a full inhale. And a big exhale. Hands under your shoulders, come up. Sweep your back leg forward. Right leg comes forward. Sole your left foot somewhere on the inside of your right leg. This time, as you press forward through your right leg, reach both hands up, lift up a big inhale. As you exhale, begin to fold forward. Don't worry about where your hands land. They might come alongside your leg or on your leg. Maybe they make it as far as your right foot. Long through your spine here. You can put a bend in your right knee. That might give you some much needed space. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Come on up. And back to, you guessed it, boat pose, Navasana. Bent knees, straight legs, heart high, strong core for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles, rock forward. You can add in your high to low push-up or just step back to your downward facing dog. And if you want to stick in a three-legged dog, you can add that in here. Big breath in. And a breath out. Feet together and forward, right leg to the sky. High push up, right knee above and outside your right elbow. Any variation you like, one breath at a time, not rushing it. Up and back to your three-legged dog. High push up, right knee above and outside your left elbow. So really find the lift, the twist, strong core, up and back. Three-legged dog, half pigeon. Setting it up on this side. This variation or the variation on your back, and you can add in a block as needed or really any props to give yourself the support you need so that you can soften. And even with a lot of sensation, even in the challenge, one breath at a time, maybe even enjoying yourself. A big inhale and a big exhale. A deep breath in here. Empty out. Hands under your shoulders. Coming up, sweep your back leg forward. So your left leg comes forward. And your right foot somewhere on the inside of your left leg. Reach your hands up and start to fold forward. Long through your left leg. Soften your shoulders. Let your hands land. Maybe add a bend to your left knee just to give yourself a little more space. Maybe where you give yourself a little more space and then bending the knee isn't a big deal. Easing off isn't a big deal. It's part of the practice, part of the experience. A full inhale and a full exhale. And then come on up. Extend your right leg forward. No, we're not going to come into boat again, but extend both feet forward, extend your hands forward and lower back slowly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover your shoulders and your feet. Look at your toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on down. Set your feet flat on your mat. Come up for your bridge or your wheel. Take your time with the foundation. Notice if you get distracted. Right, come back, feel your feet, feel your breath. Coming up for any variation of bridge or wheel or a different variation entirely. A full inhale and a big exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. You can set your gaze or close your eyes. Long through the sides of your body here, chest lifts. Let your heart lift. One more deep breath in. Then as you exhale, slowly lower down. Soles of your feet together, knees to the sides. Supta Baddha Konasana. A big breath in. Hold it for a moment, fill up. Open your mouth and empty out. From here, moving into Shavasana. So you can stay here, you can take your legs up or out. Add in some little adjustments as needed. Just a few moments in Shavasana. Notice if you start to get ahead of yourself, trying to figure stuff out. Come back. One breath at a time. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Here you can bring some movement to your body, wiggle your fingers or toes, maybe let your head roll side to side. When you're ready, you might draw your knees to your chest, roll to one side, and come up to seated. Hands to your heart here, set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in and empty out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining me for practice today. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, share with your friends. All right, I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. One breath at a time today, right? One breath at a time. And most important, take care of yourself, take care of each other. I'll see you soon.